Beleza, estamos online. Hello, people. Morning. Morning, people from YouTube. We are in Talking Talk. Talking Talk is a conversation platform. Here is a different platform for our level of conversation for beginners, intermediate, and advanced speakers. And the meeting are for our levels. Here, we don't have a normal class. I'm not a teacher. No one will correct you, but we will learn everything, learn a lot as in real environment. Here you will develop your fluency and confidence as an English speaker. At Taekwondo, there's a lot of groups for study of all levels, and we have more language to practice, such as French, Italian, Spanish, and German. You can find more information on talkingtalk.com.br. Today we will talk about the movies. Nowadays we have a lot of movies, and I think we have a lot of movies, some repetitive, the same subject, a movie that tell the same history. Then I bring this subject to talk about a little. Is there room, is there space to any kind of news in movies? I will share the question. Now I will start to present myself and ask for others. I'm Elias. I'm 37. I work with IT since 2008. It's almost 16 years. I'm married. I have no pets. I have no kids. I'm here on TalkTalk since last year, 2023. I have already studied on TalkTalk in 2022 for 6 months and turned back again in 2023 to improve my English. Then I started as a host here. It's my first days, and I'm very excited to be a host and to be in this space with our field. Enjoy this conversation.
Great.
And about you, Ricardo?
Well, my name is Ricardo. I live at São Vicente. It's a city on south coast from São Paulo. And São Vicente is the first city of Brazil. I love saying that because it's important, as an important city of our history, Brazilian history. Yeah. And well, I'm married. I have a daughter, and I'm here one more time to try learn English.
Very good, Ricardo. I will read the first question. Do you think current movies are becoming repetitive in terms of plots and themes? Why? Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I believe that, for example, time travel, there are a lot of, I don't know, when we talk about science fiction, the producers use a lot of times this topic. And well, I love Marvel universe, but yeah, certainly this kind of movie is a little exhaustive, because yeah, sometimes there aren't any original situation or movements. I don't know. Sometimes is the guys give more emphasis and the hero and not the environment For example, okay, I use the Spider-Man, for example, and I need I just needed to insert the Spider-Man, and the history is more important. So in the sometimes I could use these two examples, but there are others I believe is a little repetitive, certainly. And you, my friend?
Yes, I agree with you. I think usually in all kinds of stories of the movies or series in general has a hero. Usually the hero is very weak, very inexperienced, very unconscious about himself, about the things that's happening. And there is a villain that's very powerful, very smart, very uh, with the most of technology, then suddenly the hero, the situation turns and the hero becomes very strong. Suddenly, the hero becomes very smart, or something happens, some kind of miracle happens that the situation that is not good for the hero becomes a kind of good situation, a kind of miracle, a kind of uh, how can I say? It's a protagonism. Most of
Yeah,
the histories are about protagonism because they have to continue the history. We have a sequence of movies, then the protagonist have to win every win. I think
yeah,
for these situations, it become repetitive.
sure. Yeah.
Do you think there is another thing that the screenwriter can do to reverse the situation to bring something new for us?
Mm, another another example about this situation. What's mean repetitive?
Yeah,
Uh,
we can. If you are a screenwriter, the director of the movie, you can do one thing different, something different to your movie not to be too repetitive. Yeah, something new.
mm, I'm not sure. I don't remember, but well, I could sometimes. The people are searching for uh, a new ex a new perspective. Sometimes the people uh, don't have any ideas, particularly the uh, c- cinema companies, and they are searching. But sometimes it's weird because, for example, there are a specific book, and that this book is very very famous. So in this case, oh, that's nice. This book is wonderful. A lot of people love, buy 1,000, 1,000,000 books, and sometimes the the companies use this book to create a new move, and it change a lot of things. Sometimes it's weird too, because
Yes,
well, the idea cause a lot of impact because the people love and tell about it, discussing, and suddenly when the this idea is bought to these guys, any studio, and the perspective is, well, I wanted to buy this book, this right to publish not published, to create this movie is that's it. Well, I waste a lot of money, and when I release the movie, I change everything. That's a little weird, in my opinion. But lately, I don't remember a new specific topic or movie that's so original. That's wow, this movie became I became so uh, uh, how do you say, so impacted by a specific movie. Yeah,
Yeah, something is difficult to escape from the history. Like you said, a movie based on a book sometimes is very difficult to do something different from the book because the book is very nice, very famous, like you said. And if the screenwriters change a lot the history, in the end, it's not too good as the book. Then I think yes, it's still repetitive the same history, but I think sometimes there are some things in the book that is not so not impossible, but it's difficult to do in the movie. They have to put a lot of special effects. Then they try to adapt the history from the book into the movie. But sometimes it's difficult to do this.
yeah.
Uh, Moving to the next question. What elements contribute to the feeling that many movies follow a pattern or cliché? Yes, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's this way of tell the history of a hero, a person, uh, a unknown person, very weak, very unconscious about your life, about your situation, and suddenly they have all the powers, all the knowledge, all the technology. I think it's become very repetitive. Usually have a kind of the path of the hero. A common people that he suffer a little in life, uh, lose some things, lose someone, because this situation we have the same history.
Yeah.
And about you, what's your opinion? What kind of elements contribute to we have the same history?
Uh, well, sometimes it's very, very hard to wonder what kind of topic or I don't know theme is you'll be uh, you'll be famous. I don't know. Uh, Sometimes, as I told you, there are uh, a comic book or just a book or a cartoon, I don't know, a video game too, and the studio normally uses this same topic because well, there is another. Actually, it's not a guarantee, but is very very normal. Expect uh, some portion of people watching this move because well this same topic uh, make success in different platforms. I don't know, and well, uh, but for the other hand, uh, I believe that it's not every day appears a so interesting history, but I'm not sure. how to fix this problem. Lately, I don't know, we face a strike from, I forgot the name of the roteiristas, I forgot the name in English. And well, this strike caused a lot of problems because, well, uh, the the release was postponed because there aren't any other people to solve, né? But I'm not sure. Maybe these guys could invest more money in, I don't know, universities or other institutes that's possible to generate or capture some new good histories to make films, né? Made films. Yeah.
Yes, like you said, it's difficult. But you think there is a move to the question number 4. Do you think is still room for innovation and originality in cinema? Why? Uh, there is something that the screenwriter can do. There is some kind of methods, some kind of histories. It is about the special effects or about the story. What can I do? What can the screenwriters do, in your opinion?
Mm, what kind of history? I'm not understand.
Yeah, what kind of actions the screenwriters can do to change the situation? You can think in any kind of a new approach, change something. For example, if you write a history, I don't know, any kind of history, what kind of elements you can put to to make that history original?
Uh, as I told you, I believe that is very, very difficult to uh, understand the situation. Yeah, certainly, because, well, it's difficult to predict what kind of uh, uh, what kind of history attracts more attention from the audience. But well, sometimes, well, the, there are a lot of books releasing every day, and so it's there are possibility to uh, people uh, writing histories directly to the cinema, uh, but is I believe that's is more, how do you say, uh, arriscado, because, well, the history don't pass for any kind of filter, huh? It's directed to the cinema, so sometimes it's more difficult to evaluate. Evaluate, I don't know, but well, as I told you, there are a lot of different stories from books every day, and well, maybe is a possibility to make the make a research on the publishers and they try to find a specific history. It's hard to tell one uh, because, well, there are uh, possibility to any kind of topic because there are audience to watch any kind of movie, in my opinion. But well, certainly when you create a move to a specific group, for example, uh, kids or adventurers, normally I believe that is more attract more people normally. uh, for example, this kind of, I don't know, drama or other specific move don't attract so much people, but yeah, it's a possibility. You invest less money sometimes, for example, Come Home, comic, romantic comédias, and well, uh, for for the other hand, you don't invest so much money, but you don't earn much money too. But it's a possibility.
Yeah, you said a lot of interesting things. For example, I was thinking, really the most successful movies, blockbusters, don't appear from nothing. They appear from a previous history or book or comic, like Marvel. There is a lot of a lot of comics from Marvel before these movies. Uh, our movies from Stephen King, for example, there are a lot of
Yeah.
books. I don't remember any maybe one or two movies that appear from nothing without a book before. And another interesting thing that you said, usually the gender matter a lot. For example, you said about drama. Drama, usually people don't like too much. But let me ask you, how about dorama? I don't watch dorama. It's not because of them I don't like it, but it's only because nowadays I'm
hmm
watching something on YouTube to practice the English. But
Yeah.
I watch some movies, some adventures, hero movies. But do you think doramas?
Yeah.
What's your
I
opinion?
I love Come Home, comédias românticas, but I have some problem when we talk about TV shows and series. I don't know, because well, uh, sometimes it's a little boring because well, it's possible to tell the same history in the 1 hour and a half, or a little more. Normally, the moves it's around 1 hour and 40 minutes, 2 hours is normally is the most part of the moves takes this time. And the well, for example, dorama normally there are 16 episodes, and so my wife complain a little. Well, you could when I watching this any kind of TV shows that are, for example, 16 episodes. Normally, I forward the the video to become the watch more speed, more faster, you know. And the because I'm a little I became sick when the guy take a lot of time to tell some history. And well, there aren't any new thing. It's just the same. It's just you notice this guy just prolong the situation just to, well, I don't know, fill up.
Yes,
And they reached 16 episodes because it's a kind of, I don't know, it's a pattern. It's a
yes,
model.
yes.
Every dorama have 16 episodes. I don't know.
Yes, I understand. I think that they can tell us in one episode, they takes 10 episodes to tell a little thing, a small thing. It's not very interesting. I don't enjoy it too. Um, the, I think you already answered this question, but the question number 6. Have you ever seen a movie or series that the evil wins, that the villain, that a movie, a different kind of movie, that the it's not the same pattern, the heroes very weak, suddenly happens a miracle with he or she or
Mm,
it's the animal, and suddenly that guy win the battle in the end. But this question about a movie that the evil, the villain wins. Have you ever seen any kind of
um,
movie?
yeah, yeah, I remember, but I forgot the name of the movie. Is a spin-off from Star Wars. I forgot. The main character is Felicity Jones, and the because it's a period between the Star Wars, the old movie, and the new movie. The guys create the Death Star, and the end of the movie, just the guys use the gun and destroy the planet, entire planet. But I could give another example. It's not exactly the same situation because the evil don't will win the situation. But when you talk about the Batman Dark Knight, well, the the people, uh, the actor is so good interpretation, performance, so good interpretation, and because and they give you much more emphasis, né? So in the Heath Ledger uh, deserve an Oscar from this interpretation. Certainly, unfortunately, he died,
Mhm.
and well, uh, a friend of mine told me someday that this move, uh, the guys should change the title and they don't use the Batman Dark Knight and opposite could you be Coringa? I forgot the name in English.
Joker.
Joker, exactly.
Yes, this movies in the I watch this movie not in the cinema. I watch in the at home. Yes, in the end, the I think we can say the Joker wins. I remember another movie. Uh, em português, a chave mestra. In English, I think skeleton key. I forget. But the movie, in the end, the evil wins cause um, the two villains found a way to be immortals. They they transfer the souls for the another body, but it's a kind of voodoo. They practice voodoo, but the voodoo only works if the people believe in that. If people believe it doesn't work. But a nurse will work in the house of this couple, and they see a lot of strange things. The nurse will work to take care about a elder, but there is a lot of strange things. Then in the end, the nurse starts to investigate about the situation, about the couple, and discover that they were in the past they transfer they souls to a couple of two kids and living our life and before transfer again this for the lawyer and for the a woman, and when that nosy starts to working in that house, they in the end they they transfer the soul of the woman. I forget the name of the woman. For the nurse, and the nurse the nurse lost your body. Not she doesn't die, but she her soul was transferred to a body for an old woman. I remember this situation of the and when the evil wins in the end.
Yeah.
You answered a little about this. Um, you said something about the streaming platforms. And question number 9. Um, Number 10. How are streaming platforms and digital media influencing the diversity of content available to viewers? In my opinion, I think the streaming platform like Amazon Prime, um, Netflix, usually they brings some kind of history from a book or from someone that is not well known. For example, uh, I think Stranger Things when it was released, I'm not very sure, okay, but it's not very known when we released on Netflix. But it's a original. Stranger Things are original from Netflix. But there are others that about books that's not very very new. Do, do you remember any kind of history that become very famous after it released on Netflix or another platform streaming?
Well,
I mean, like a low budget production, a very cheap production.
mm, well, there are, I I love movies. I watch uh series a lot of times, uh, and the day by day I watch much more. Particularly because my wife prefer. I'm not sure, but she prefers watching movies. Uh, I don't know. I believe that is sometimes, as I told you, is a little boring, uh, in my opinion, because, for example, I could give an example. For example, uh, Walking Dead is a series about zombies. It's not possible the guys create 7 seasons. I'm not sure how much episodes have each season, but I believe that is 8 at least. So in this case, is 5 to 6 episodes about zombies. For me, it's better you create a movie and the 1 hour and a half is give a lot of things about zombies. But I respect, but in my opinion, is weird. I don't know because uh, as I told you, it's a little boring. But well, there are people that uh, love, so I respect. But yeah, is strange for me.
Yeah, there's some movie. I don't watch Walking Dead too. There's some movies or series that Game of Thrones. I don't watch it. I don't watch it either. There are some movies or series that are very famous. Everyone talking about it, but I don't know that. I don't watch it just because everyone is talking about this. Do you feel it's already happened with you? Oh, it's a very famous thing. Yeah, you have to watch it. You have to watch this movie, this series. Oh no, thanks. I don't like. I don't care. It's happening with you.
I don't know. Normally, when I talk about series, I have problems. As I told you, né? So, but sometimes it occurs. Né? Sometimes there are excellent series. I believe that the most important thing is the history. Né? Yes, certainly the visual effects. That's very nice. Yeah. I totally agree, and they became the film better. But the history is the most important thing. So if you, how do you say, if you don't have a good history, doesn't matter. For example, Transformers. I like the Transformers, but well, the first uh, the first movies is nice because the story is more original. But after that, the guys, in my opinion, it's became almost the same thing. So uh, it, they become a little boring. Uh, so that's it.
Yes. I remember a movie that I consider very original. Uh, the movie is about ghosts.
Hmm.
Called The Others. Do you watch this movie?
What's the name of the movie? I forgot.
The Others. Os outros
Ah,
em...
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Yes,
the
I
at the end
love.
is became a very surprise.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are a lot of surprises. Uh, I don't know this movie. I in the beginning, okay, you think, oh, I'm understanding what's happening in the movie, but no, in the end, no, it's totally different. And I watched a review of this movie. Uh, there is the woman that they kill their children. I didn't remember this fact, but it's
Yeah.
very the movie is very interesting. A movie about the ghosts, but in the side of the ghosts. I
Yeah.
think it's a old movie, but I will watch again.
Yeah.
I think worth the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand.
Um, in your opinion, question number 7, there is some risk about the creating new series or movies with a different pattern, with a different history. Uh, I don't know. I think people maybe don't like this. Uh, there is a risk that the people don't like the movie because at the same time people say, oh, it's very repetitive. It's the same history of the hero.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I think people don't. How can I say? They are conditioned to accept the same movies. Understand? At the same time, oh, I watch something new. But when we have something new, we usually don't accept. You agree?
Uh, maybe, maybe it's hard to uh, predict. Sometimes there is there are a so different in history, and you this move makes success. So it's completely completely insane, I believe, when you try to predict. Uh, well, uh, for example, I could mention uh, some movies and the guys. I watched a documentary about directors and these guys just tell you. I just released the movie because well, it's hard to understand why a specific move became success and the others not. I don't know.
Do you um, do you follow the criticism about the movies? I don't know. I don't. But uh, in your opinion, they are the specialized people to talk about the movies, about the what he can do, what can work and didn't work in the movies.
Mm, could you repeat because I don't understand?
Yeah. The criticism, os críticos, né, about the movies. Uh, do you believe they are the right people to talk about the what works and what doesn't work in the movie? What will do the success and what won't do the success?
I'm sorry, but I didn't understand again.
In fact, os críticos, eles são as pessoas certas para falar sobre os filmes?
I understand. I'm
Ok.
sorry. I'm sorry. Well, doesn't matter, né? Uh, who pay the bill is the audience. Né? So in this case, that's nice when the critics tell about your production. Well, I create a movie and the critics love, and the sometimes occurs that the audience could how do you say the critics could make that more people go to the movies to watch. But well, if you the move don't make success on the critics and the people what, I believe that well, the critics normally is important, but not more important than the audience. So, in my opinion,
Yeah, there is a guy in YouTube that say when the criticism dislike the movie will be very good. When they like the movie, usually is bad.
yeah,
Is opposite to what they say. But I don't know. I don't follow the work of these professionals.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I bring the question, the question number 10, that would you be able to create a little history that you think is original? It's a short history, not specifically totally 100% original, but with some kind of elements that or unexplored elements. For example, my history, I will create a little history about the werewolf, about the three pigs, the history of three pigs of the Disney. Um, in this, in the original history, the wolf whistle in the house of the pigs, the house of the palha, and whistle the house of the wood, and the whistle the whistle not, I think. Yeah, the blow. The wolf blow the houses and destroy the house of the wood. Uh, but I was thinking, okay, a house of bricks is not possible to destroy with the blowing. But how the wolf uh, how the wolf earn this power of blowing? But for me, I think the wolf is very strong in blowing the house. Uh, Destroy a wood house with the blow. I think it's very strong. There's, my little history is the wolf is walking uh, on the forest, and the wolf see a ancient book with the book has a enchantment, and the wolf read this enchantment, and that this enchantment gives for one to read it any kind of desire. Then the wolf desires to have a very a power a power to scare the all animals in the forest. Then when they read the sorcery in the book, the wolf earned the power of blow very strong, and then the wolf used this power of blowing a lot, blowing very strong to scare the animals in the forest. And then when the wolf
Yeah.
uh, see the houses of the three pigs, they blow the houses and try to destroy these houses. I
Uh,
don't know if it's a good history, but I think very quickly we can try, Ricardo, to do a history, a very
uh,
quickly.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I have to receive a phone call. I I I am receiving a phone call and I have to go out of this room, my friend.
Okay. I will. Okay, we there is only me and you. I will do the.
Send
I will.
the
Yeah.
the link.
Okay. Thanks so much, Ricardo. Thank you
Thank you, my
for
friend.
staying with
I'm
me.
sorry for my
Bye.
bye
Thank
bye,
you.
friend. Bye bye.